morning, Grandma.
Good morning, baby. How'd you sleep last night? Boy, how'd you go bless your food? Don't you know there are children in Africa that would love to have the food on your plate? I know they would gladly bow their heads and thank God for providing food.
Look, Grandma, you know I'm not down with all that God stuff. But if it makes you happy, God is great and God is good. And we thank Him for our food. Is that good enough for you?
Now then, don't you play with God. God has been too good to you.
God good to me? How can you say God has been good to me? They cut back my hours at my job, and then, despite it all, I found out that Sharon has cancer 2 days after my insurance expires. And you say God is all right. I'm supposed to be a provider. I can't even provide for my family. That's why we live in here with you. And you say God's all right.
Oh, that is. I know it's been hard on you, David. You had a lot to deal with. And I'm proud of you. That's right, I'm proud of you. Because you haven't given up. You haven't thrown in the towel. Don't you know, if some men had all you got on your plate, they would have lost their minds.
But Grandma, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't know what to do. I feel like God has just put me out there all by myself.
I know sometimes it seems like God has abandoned you. But He won't put no more on you than you can bear. God is a provider. I know your bank account might look rough. But you're still eating 3 meals a day. You got a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and shoes on your feet. You may not have everything you want, but you got everything you need. And yeah, there's a whole lot of prayers going up for Sharon. I'm praying, she's praying, my Sunday school class praying. I put on the church prayer list. I tell everybody to pray for her healing. And I trust God is going to honor our request. Good morning, y'all.
Hey, Mama, how you doing?
Girl, if you don't take those shades off in this house, do you see a sun in here?
It's kind of bright in here. I got a microphone. Besides, I'm going to be late. I got to go to work.
What you jumping for?
Mama, what's going on? What did happen to you? Who did this? Please tell me it wasn't Tony. Oh, if it was him, I told you that man was nothing but bad news. If he did this, I'm about to go to jail.
Calm down, Lydell.
Calm down.
Yes, it was Tony. But it wasn't his fault.
What do you mean it wasn't his fault? Did you accidentally run into his fist?
No. But I did make him angry. In case when I cut him off. And I didn't even realize it last night at dinner that I cut him off. It was my fault.
See? And y'all say God is good. On top of all this I got going on in my life, I gotta go hurt a Negro for messing with my mom.
Good morning, Mama Inpayne. Good morning, Grandma Payne. How y'all doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fine, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good this morning. My devotional this morning was based off of Philippians 4, where Paul learned to be content whatever his circumstances.
Amen to
I
that.
just pray that God continue to use it today.
Amen, amen. Y'all want something to eat before you head out?
Nah, I'm good. Baby, you ready?
Yeah, come on, baby, let's go. All right, Grandma, we'll see you later.
Well, hey, Dakota, how you doing, baby? How'd you sleep last night?
It was okay. Let's see.
Girl, I don't know what you do if you lost that thing. While you got it out, I want you to mark October the 24th on your calendar.
October 24th? That's a Sunday. What's going on?
Pastor Nelson has called for a day of healing at the church. He told us to tell everybody we know to come to the church. If we think they need something, they got healed, need to be healed from something.
No, ma'am. You know I don't do the church. God is okay, but them church folk get on my last nerve. You know, I don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God. And besides, I'm not sick. Take LaShawn with you.
LaShawn is already coming. I want you to come too. You used to be so active in the church, singing in the choir, on the young adult usher board, president of the singers ministry. Everything was just fine till you worked on that Easter play with that sister talked too much.
That's right, the Easter play. I saw more drama behind the scenes than I see on my own job. And the Christians are a bunch of hypocrites. The lying women, the gossiping men, and the trifling preacher. Oh, and I didn't tell you about Deacon so-and-so. I saw him in the club last weekend, and he had more than communion juice in his cup. And I'm sick of all the do as I say, not as I do ministry.
Baby, just try.
Well, it looked like I'm booked that day anyway.
Oh. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, I'm praying for my family. Lord, my daughter Maria needs you. She keeps looking for Mr. Right and settling for Mr. Right now. God sure that no man has a right to put his hands on her. Oh, God. Bless that crazy granddaughter of mine, Dakota. She's been hurt by the church. Lost her faith in the body of Christ. Lord, she needs to understand you want us to be in relationship with other believers. Oh, Lord. Lord. My poor life there. Lord, you brought some storms in this life, and I don't understand why. Lord, I trust his trials will only make him stronger. Give him strength, Lord. Give him strength, Lord. Oh, Lord. His wife for sure needs a good report from that doctor today. Lord, I pray for healing like all of you can. I ask in Jesus' name. Amen.